Welcome back guys, Scars from Evo Project here, and today we're bringing you the Magicka DK, the Afterburner. This build is for PvE, doesn't really work in PvP. Can work in PvP if you put impen on your traits, but not advisable really. But anyway. Right, there's multiple different like sets you can use with this, and I'll go through them as we go through. But right, we'll start with the skills. Right, so it's a Destro Staff Sword and Shield build for the diverse, being diverse. On your front bar, so on the Destro bar, which is your main DPS bar, you run Draw Essence for sort of your main DPS trash mob kill sort of ability. It also gives you a nice self heal when there's lots of mobs about. Don't try to self heal with this if you're just on the boss. Run Inner Light for the extra Magicka. Run Elemental Blockade, sort of your ground AoE. This next ability, I run Elemental Drain. Don't need to. You can run Flame Lash there for a bit of it, or Molten Whip as a bit more DPS. But I find that not a lot of people, when they should be running it, run Elemental Drain, so you run out of Magicka quite quickly. So it's definitely worth having that ability on. And your other dot is Engulfing Flames. The ultimate I'm playing around with, there's three ultimates really for this build. Standard of Might, or Elemental Storm on your front bar. On your back bar, you run Burling Tannons. There's another sort of mob trash sort of hold. Also, this still can be applied to the bosses even though it doesn't actually grab them, so it still can apply the burning effect. Igneous Shield for health and stamina to get, obviously, your increased healing and to get stamina back from the from helping hands, sorry. Then you'll be running Volatile Armor for the resistance, and it also deals magic damage to enemies hit. Also, it returns magic damage back to the melee attackers. The second one is your heal and your main dot, the strong dot, and that is Burning Embers. Really important to keep that up. Now, the interchangeable ability here, because you do run Vampire on this build, because you are a Dark Elf, is Standard of Might or Devouring Swarm. If you need to be a bit more self-sufficient on heals, Devouring Storm's quite a good ability to run. You could run Dawnbreaker, probably not advisable. You're better off with a bed. But you've seen they've increased the cost of Dawnbreaker, this passive, as well, by 25 ultimate. Also, Devouring Swarm's quite good for getting rid of trash mobs because of its low ultimate cost, and it also heals you. If you're reviving somebody that's gone down in a moss fight, I'd probably pop Devouring Swarm just so you could pull any heals if anything attacks you. Passives, all the needed passives really. Yeah, there's nothing really out of the ordinary. could run Iron Skin, Sword and Shield, but you don't really use the Sword and Shield much. You only defend yourself if you've got the boss aggroed on you. So sets. Maelstrom Inferno Staff on the front bar. Back bar, Willpower, Sword and Shield. You can really run anything. I like... Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Because I don't have Inner Light on the front bar, on the back bar, it stops that drop of Magicka. Or decreases that drop of Magicka, should I say. Two-piece Falcon scoring, that got a buff this patch. There was a hell of a lot more damage on the Meteor. And then Twice Born Star. Five-piece Twice Born. And the jewelry set doesn't really matter. You can run Elegant if you don't have the Maelstrom Staff. So you could run 3 Elegant jewelry with a Maelstrom Staff. You can really run any sort of 3-piece here. There's no sort of preference. You could run Willpower and then run Agility here. Or yeah, there's not really, that's really open to do what you want to do. What you've got, fit it to what you've got. There's no right or wrong as long as you've got an Inferno Staff. You could even run a Resto Staff here. Run like Healing Ward or Mutagen. Could run a Maelstrom Resto here and run Mutagen to get Magicka back. I just run it. I don't know why I run Elegant. I think it was from my one hit on my, yeah, it was from my 50k. It's from another build. Food wise, there's no real right or wrong thing. You can run Max Health, Max Magicka. They're the two max CP food there. You can run Longfing Pasty if you're in the sewers. The extra stamina in case you get attacked. I just run normal Magicka pots. Another thing with the skills as well. If they are running Elemental Drain, you could take... You could take Elemental Drain off as well and put on Igneous Weapons if you want that additional damage, but it does cost quite a bit of Magicka to cast that. You could, if you're running problem with health, you could run Structured Entropy to give you that additional 8% health. These are the stats. They're actually without food. So if I pop food, so they're the stats of food. So you've got over the 18k health anyway. Got your max Magicka, got your max Stam. So your magic recovery is quite low. Your spell damage and spell critical is quite good. The 2 Understones you run are increased crit stance, the Thief and the Shadow. The Shadow is found in Rivenspire and the Thief is found in Alakai Desert. Alakai Desert is down the bottom right and the Shadow's on the left hand side of Rivenspire down the bottom. Champion points, so 90 into Magician, 76 into Arcanist, 6 into Tumbling, because you do find yourself, you know, it's helpful to be dodge rolling about. 27 into Increased Damage, 90 into Elemental Expert, and 70 into Thermatage. 10 into Resistance, that's just for, I don't know, dueling. You could take that out, put it into Thick Skinned. It helped with the burn from Vampire, but Dark Elf passives do help with that. 70 into Hardy, 70 into Elemental Defender, 37 into Quick Recovery for additional heals. The only thing this build does struggle with is the regen. You've got to be very resource management. Got to be careful about it. It does use a lot of pots as well, so you know, try to farm them. This isn't the best in trait stuff. I went decisive on the sword because just for the extra ult gen, just to help with ult gen. And I got decisive on the staff as well for the additional ult gen. Big part of your DPS is keeping your ultimates up. Yeah, so we'll show you a quick. So it's fairly easy. The thing, you drop your wall, cast your breath, drop your wall, elemental drain, searing strike, dead. So we'll find some stronger mobs, maybe a clang field, put up a better fight. So the boom, 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 claw, talons, dead. So it's pretty simple. You just got to remember to keep your dots up, keep elemental drain on, because obviously every time your abilities hit, you're going to get magicka back because they're all elemental damage. So yeah, guys, that is the Afterburner Magicka DK PvE build. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.